Thank you very much. And now for Turkmenistan.
This tournament will start our preparation from the January of this year, and we take two training camps, one in Turkey, one in our home, and arrive to Manila, and we will do our best.
Thank you very much. And now for the Philippines.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our friends from Cambodia, on my right and to the left, Turkmenistan. On behalf of the Philippine national team, we started our preparations a couple of days ago. Had 2-3 mini camps, and but with a limited number of players due to the ongoing season in the UFL here in the Philippines. So we actually have 5 or 6 sessions and try to make the best out of the situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now, with that, we shall open the floor to questions from our friends from the media. The microphone is there on the left side. Perhaps we can just ask you to step up to the mic, or perhaps we can move the mic. Oh, there's a mic there. Yes, please, go ahead.
I have a question for our friends from Turkmenistan. I was looking at the list of players of the Challenge Cup last year and your list of players now, and I see that it is a new team, very many new players. It's just Chonkayev and Amanov who are the same. Why have you changed so many players? Is there a reason why? Thank you.
I think your information is not correct because here is 80% of same team.
Thank you. Next question, please.
This question, Bong Pedralbes of Alaya. This question is addressed to all of the teams. Now that the tournament has been reduced to 3 countries, what are your respective expectations and what adjustments will you be making, considering the fact that there are only 3 countries competing in this tournament? Can we start with our team captain, coach from Cambodia?
Yes, of course. I think those teaching in the state guiding to preparation, the camping, training matches, training matches. So we are the same. So so far, I think for the Cambodian team, no need to change anything because they already planned for the following match. So that's what I'm sure.
Well, I find it quite difficult to understand how a serious football nation can go out of the tournament before the tournament starts. We cannot say from here why and which reasons the Brunei Football Association has to not participate in this tournament. But they are not alone in the world, and all the other nations are getting into a little bit awkward and very uncomfortable situation. This is not only our group, this also touches especially the runners-up who participated in the groups between the 2nd and 6th of March. So a team like Bangladesh, who won 6 points, is now even in a situation where they can be out of the tournament. They have a good position because of this, because new rules will probably apply. And before you make a step like this, whatever your reason you have, you should also think about a little bit about the football community in the region in general. So we can only shake our heads, but we have to take it as it is, and then it gives us 2 more days for players who are based not in the Philippines and who always have problems with the time difference and adjusting to the 30 degrees temperature difference. In Germany right now it's 5 degrees. 0 minus temperatures here it's 35. So it's 40 degrees temperature difference. And these 2 extra days give them definitely a better chance to adjust. So apart from that, we have a very good group together. We have a very good team built in the last 2.5 years. The base is there, and we want to push through this tournament as a group winner.
We stayed 2 days in Manila, and our target is to qualify for the next stage, for the next round, to Madrid.
Thank you very much. Could we ask a raising of the volume for this mic, particularly, please? Next question. Bob, yeah.
I have a question for Chiefy and Rob and also Coach Michael. You've been able to train now with Javier Patino, I presume, for the last few days. You've been able to see him play. What can you say about him as a football player? And what are your observations?
Well, you can obviously see that he's got quality. I believe earlier in this year he played against Barcelona, so he obviously is coming from a team with good pedigree. Obviously helps that we have Angel and Wani and Carly who speak the language, so communication won't be a problem there. And it's good for us. It's good for the team to have another quality player stepping in, making the squad stronger, making competition for places even stronger. So it just pushes us all further to make sure we're all fighting for the starting jersey, really. So it's a very exciting appointment.
Yeah, from the coach's point of view, I just can tell you the similar impression that Rob has. The boy has come in February twice within a span of 2 weeks in order to clear his papers. So that shows his commitment. Also his move recently to Bhumidan in Thailand, the top team which plays in the AFC Champions League, will bring him closer to the Philippines. So we have to take advantage of that and put this player as soon as possible into the team. The first 2 sessions were good, but he's a little bit, I don't want to say shy, but he's reserved and it takes some time, but football qualities are in question. And the only thing that we have now to take into consideration with having top quality players from top leagues like Husseina and Manders and Schurken and also Javier and Rob is here around that time. We need the right place to play football, and we have pitches, grass pitches. Now recently we got a little bit more artificial pitches, we try something, but we are still quite behind. And these players, they don't expect much, but what they've been offered here is very low, below standard. So we hope that these things change, that the demand of the public and the federation to play more attractive football can also be brought into the training, which is not possible at this point of time. So we eat what we get day by day, but this is not really the condition where these players can fully bring out their potential. And we have to be careful, keep these players together, that they still have the interest and the passion that they have still right now for the upcoming year. So I hope that federation and other stakeholders involved in football will prepare the right environment for this fantastic group of players.
TV?
Good afternoon, everyone. We're so happy that we have Paqueño in the new list, new players, and we have a quality player in the Canadian Buriram United in Thailand. And it's not the problem how he can't speak English or Tagalog, but in football we don't need that. So it's how he play good football, and that's how we need it in the team.
Thank you very much. Yes. Next question from the back.
Coach Michael Weiss, you have 2 more days to prepare. You can scout the Turkmenistan team, the Cambodian team. You have a complete lineup that you said they will play their natural position. Right now, with all those advantages, how heavy is the pressure on your back as a coach and for the players?
I think we work for this pressure, and we are strong enough. We have had many pressure situations. If I think back to when I started against Mongolia, we had a big pressure coming from 35 degrees going into -25 and having just a 2-0 advantage and narrowly almost pulling out of the tournament. Then we went to Myanmar, had to win the last match. In Nepal in the Challenge Cup, we had to beat Tajikistan in the last match. We managed to cope with this pressure. So with the group of players, also including now the real highly developed international players like Shrek and Lucena Kagara and Miles Just, Neil Etheridge, Roland Miller. I think these are players who are used to handle the pressure. So I feel more excitement than pressure, and we have full confidence in the team, and we are very positive looking forward to this tournament.
Thank you. Next question from the floor.
As the co-captains, Coach Weiss, Rob Deere, and Chippy, who will be skipper for team captain for this particular series?
I'm not yet sure. Depends on who will play or who will not. But regardless of who will lead the team onto the pitch, both have done a fantastic job for their country, and both have a big respect in the team. So it doesn't make such a big difference.
Mr. Guerrero?
I have a question for our friends from Cambodia. Have you selected a young team in maybe looking towards the Southeast Asian Games to give some of your under 23 players experience, or do you have a more experienced team, or do you have both?
Yes, of course, because in my squad, 80% they are the average age under 23. So our big target is on the games this year. Also, we have another very important tournament in the country. We call it the AFC Cup. That has a lot of October. That is a big issue for us. We got a good team for this year.
Thank you. Any more questions? We can perhaps take 2 or 3 more before we go on to the second stage. All right. Now, if that will be all, let's give a big hand to the teams represented on the table, and if we could have a photo opportunity, a photo op
Yeah, the photo op
first.
is
Yes, if you could please stand up and stand up together, and hold on to the balls each, please.